very welcome to Front Doors News. In studio, I'm talking to Paula Boca-Bommarito, who's the Executive Director of Development for Camp Soaring Eagle Foundation. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
Now, you are doing this Ask campaign that's going on right now. But for people who may not know what Camp Soaring Eagle is, let's talk about that briefly.
Camp Soaring Eagle is an organization that gives critically and seriously ill children an opportunity to step away from their daily challenges, an opportunity to serve the whole family with a slice of heaven, we call it. It's a weekend adventure, and they get to go for free. And the thing that most families like about Camp Soaring Eagle is that we serve the whole family. We give them an opportunity. The siblings, we have a sibling camp, we have camper camps, and we also have family retreats. Because when you are diagnosed with a chronic illness, it's a family journey. It's just not the individual child. So we have illness-specific camps. One weekend will be oncology, one weekend will be respiratory, another weekend will be type 1, because those are the kids who are living the same journey. So they get to talk to each other, and they talk to each other in a way that they don't get to in their daily lives, because most of the time other friends of theirs don't have the same challenges as they have. So they get to really expose themselves and even find out new ways of living the life that they have been tasked with. An example, at type 1 camp, there was a child 13 years old. Could you imagine at the age of 13 being diagnosed with a chronic illness? He had only been diagnosed for a month, and he came to camp, and he was terrified to go. His mother was even more terrified to send him. And he walks into camp, and we're doing all of our blood tests and our shots and all the things that we need to do to live the journey. And one day, one of the girls was sitting at lunch with him, and she said, "What are you waiting for?" And he said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, she said, "What are you waiting for?" And he said, "I'm waiting for the nurse to help me with my shot." And she said, "Why? Do it yourself." And he said, "What?" She said, "Do it yourself." And he said, "Well, I do them in my arms. I can't do it in my arm." "I'll show you." She put her knee up on a chair. She leaned her arm like this. "Do it." And so he did it. And everyone applauded, and from that moment on, he was doing his own shots. Those are the experiences that these kids need to have. They need to have an understanding they're not alone. And we're very fortunate because of our generous donors out there. They support these kids. We have year-round camps. We have 3 travel camps. We have 2 family camps, and then we have our camper weekends. So how fortunate are we, thanks to all of you that donate.
And creating an opportunity for the children to feel normal. I mean, you know, when they're at school or they're around their friends, obviously they feel very, very different. And to be able to go into an environment, you know, and share that moment with other people and feel normal. It's a normal part of life, and that embracing that and making it something happy, a good and happy memory.
Absolutely. They deserve to be a child, and they've been charged with an adult situation. You know, most adults don't even handle it the way they do. I had the opportunity to meet with Jet last week, and he is in his 2nd bout of cancer. And he has 3 titanium ribs, and he calls himself the Titanium Man. And when I sat there and was talking to him, I thought, you really are a superhero. You really are, because he takes this and he embraces it with such a passion and such an energy. And his dad said he wakes up every morning and he says, "I need to walk down that hallway because I can't go to camp again until I do." So these are the opportunities that we give these children to live life large.
Something to look forward to and remember.
Exactly.
He's gone, and he can't wait to go back, right? And you can send him.
Please.
And donations are accepted online.
They are at www.campsoaringeagle.org.
Well, we really appreciate you taking the time to come in and share these important memories for children. And again, you know, you can donate online, and you can donate in increments or just however much you want.
Absolutely. As much as $500 can help send a child to camp. $2,000 helps send a child to travel camp. And that's where Jet wants to go. He wants to go to travel camp. He wants to go to Hole in the Wall. He just believes Hole in the Wall is heaven. So hopefully with your kindness and generosity and support, we can get there.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for the opportunity.